This week's next question from Aurelion. Dear Mr. Pachter, why is it possible to order a game from another region by mail, for example from Japan, and play it on your EU or US PlayStation 3, but against the terms of use to create a Japanese PlayStation Store account and download the game digitally from PlayStation Store? Well, the reason is that lawyers came up with the terms of use. That's the easy reason. And lawyers had no clue that anybody was actually going to try to do something cross-region. You can buy anything by mail because essentially you're buying on Amazon, and Amazon doesn't care where you're located. But creating an account in a different country, I think there probably are some laws in some countries that restrict your ability to access content across international lines. For example, if you're a Netflix customer, you can't access Netflix content in the UK. Even if you're a Netflix customer with your iPad in the UK on the internet, you can't get through to the content because Netflix doesn't have the right to display those films in the UK. So, not yet anyway. So I think that the way they structured the PlayStation Store accounts in different regions was just planning for laws being a pain and making it more complicated for the consumer than they need to. Fortunately, this is the first time I've ever heard of anybody who wanted to do this. So my guess is there's you and 3 of your friends, and I know, I'll wait for the comments from Pach-Attack viewers. I'm sure there are hundreds of millions of people who want to do this. There's you and your friends who want to do it, and Sony doesn't feel like they're losing too many sales, so they're probably not going to fix it anytime soon. Next question comes from Enigma Extreme. Do you think Nintendo is looking into bringing big-name third-party titles that have already been released on 360 and PS3 onto the Wii U, like GTA 4, Mass Effect, and the Assassin's Creed series? Yeah, I think they're looking to do it. I'm not sure that anybody cares. I mean, the idea that anybody is buying the Wii U who has never had another console before, it's pretty low probability. So they'll probably get some support for games like that, but I don't think you're going to get, GTA 4 is a 2008 release. I don't see that coming out in 2012 on the Wii U. But I do think possibly this year's Assassin's Creed could come out on the Wii U, something like that. So some games from 2011, I don't think you get too many much older games. And again, I'm not sure any of that would be system sellers, so I don't know that the publishers would spend much money porting them unless they really thought they could sell a lot of units. So Call of Duty, probably. 4-year-old games like GTA 4, probably not. All right, fellow babies, thank you for joining us on this week's Pach-Attack. Remember, if you have a question, you can submit it to the link on this page, or you can submit it to Twitter, @Michael Pachter. Make sure you copy @RohanLikesPants because he selects all the questions that we answer. So suck up to Rohan and you got a chance of your question getting answered.